pretty good. Got to be better, but good. Of course, just getting some plays in all three phases. Still some glitches along the way, but kicking was a lot more solid. Made some improvement on defense. Got some offensive stuff to keep working on. But, pretty good team win against a good opponent. So happy for our players, especially some of those old guys. Been working hard and kind of doing some things you want. You don't get the results. It's easy to get a little frustrated. Those guys kind of have maintained a great attitude. So really happy just for some of these old guys, the Bolzers and Hughes and Heavens and Ewalds and those cats. It's a good deal. Players of the game for us, special teams. We recognize 4 guys. I thought that play that Ralph Green made before the half, blocking the punt, blocking the field goal, could be a 10-10 game. Actually did it twice. Got it the second time. We actually, from there, went down and scored again. So that was a point play. Stephen Funderburg's play caused him a fumble. Really kind of broke it open for us in the fourth quarter. It's still a 2-possession type game. And we had scored and fly down and create a turnover. And it was a huge play. Nick Stoner, ball down on the one, punt from Eric Toth. Gives us another point play. We get a safety after that. So we had some points created for some nice special team plays. Blocked a lot of kicks. That blocked field goal was huge. The call's fumble on the kickoff was huge. We've seen those go against us in previous weeks, so to make those plays were huge. So we recognize those 4 guys, with the 4th guy being Ted Bolzer, who maybe didn't have an impact play, but every week has been our best flying down the field, kickoff guys, getting double team, the way he attacks it, doing a great job. Punt coverage, had a tackle on a punt play that almost got out. So Ralph Green, Stephen Funderburg, Nick Stoner, Ted Bolzer are special team players that we recognize for winning performances. On defense, Mark Murphy, his best game to date, a little more consistent, cleaned up some missed hits, just showed up a lot more. The ball came his way, and was by far our best defensive player. On offense, Cody Latimer statistically played well. He's always been great too in special teams. He plays good without the ball at a high level. Did in early weeks when he maybe didn't have some catches. But not just Cody was our best game from an offensive lineman. Colin Warren did a great job for us at the perimeter, and just we're trying to do some stuff reasonably quick. And being able to communicate, get some young linemen settled down, and we've had a couple different guys going through their offensive guards. So Colin Warren and Cody Latimer. Our scout players of the week, young guys, behind the scene guys, Jordan Jackson from up the road on offense, and Andre Booker. I've done a nice, matter of fact, Jordan actually is a tight end. He actually sometimes plays an offensive lineman to help us through some of our scout looks and some of our depth issues. Scout defensive players, Justin Nowak, really did a nice job on that fumble kickoff. He's got to come flying down, took on the double teams, come up in the air, really attacked and smashed and played a little special team. Justin Nowak, back in PB Force, and Nate Hoff, who's a freshman D-line, real good. So, again, nice to come off that open day with some good work, cleaned up some stuff. Still got a long, long way to go. It is good to have one-game success in the Big Ten. We haven't shown that we can back it up and do it again. Another good week of preparation, the appropriate mindset, and that we need to then go out and execute again. And we got a great opponent this week on the road, our first road test. The team is playing very, very well, close to being the top 25 team. Woodby, that came up a little short, I think 17-14 at Notre Dame, a long loss. Played very, very well last week. Very dominating performance against what looks to me to be a very strong Iowa team. Iowa's a ball control, physical, style of attack, and they played well. I think Iowa was 6th in the nation time of possession, and really playing a run-oriented, great defensive game. Michigan State had well over 400 yards. I think, like us, came off the road and made, cleaned their offense up, settled on the quarterback. They played as good a defense as there is in this country, and for sure, it's no disrespect to win our league, as good as there is in this league. Starting with Coach D'Antonio and with Coach Arduzzi. So, great challenge for our offense. And if you know much about Coach D'Antonio, special teams are always good. They keep you on toes. They ran fake last week.